So your third long answer question is, write a short note on official records and survey records. This is even mentioned here. What were the official records? So the Mughals introduced the culture of recording everything. This was further and perfected by the British. Every administrative decision was recorded and carefully preserved. Every executive, legislative and judicial body has record rooms in which even the smallest records were kept well catalogued. Thus, the proceedings of each government department is available to us. This has helped historians immensely in their study of the period. Many of the official records of this period are now preserved in National Archives of India. So what are official records? Basically all the records which are related to your legislative, judicial and your executive proceedings, and they are actually recorded and well kept, and it was introduced by Mughals. Further it was perfected by Britishers, and that is how after Britishers went, after India gained independence, we adopted official records. Okay, official, that means office. So records which are kept in office and they are official works of the government are basically your official records. Then we have survey records. The Britishers also began the practice of conducting survey, population survey, revenue survey, land survey, and many other types of surveys were conducted. Mapping was an important part of these survey. The Britishers made a large number of topographic maps. Census operation also began. All these reports are available to us. Okay, so what were the survey reports? For example, I need to know that how many students are in a particular class, so I can have a little just survey, I can pass on a report, and of any further details like how many students prefer black color, so I can prepare a MCQ, my favorite color is, and I can give you 4 options or 5 options, and then you can tick that option. So through that survey, through that all the reports, if I will collect, I will get to know about the class, a certain class. Okay, I am teaching, I can know my students well. It will help me to deal with my students well, to make a rapport with them well. So these were basically the survey reports. They give us a detailed information about people which is not easy to ask individually. So that is why we conduct general surveys. So coming on the HOTS question, higher order thinking skills. Your first question for the HOTS is, why did the British conducted so many surveys in India? So I've already answered you this question. So you can write, basically the Britishers wanted to know Indians more, how were the people. See, if they knew how were Indian, so they will also knew their weaknesses, their advantages and everything, their culture, their religion, their rituals, their practices. So if I am aware of the country I am ruling, so I can rule for longer period, right? If I'm not aware of the country I'm ruling, how can I rule them if I'm not aware about them? So in order to know India in details and in order to rule over a longer period, so British conducted so many surveys in India. Also, if they wanted to introduce any policy, so if Britishers were not aware of India, how can they introduce a certain policy? Okay, so the last question is, since the British recorded our history, they gave it their version, what according to you would have been the version? See, they are this I want you to write by yourself. They are basically saying that since Britishers were here in India for almost about 200 years, so everything we study about Indian history, we study according to Britishers. So Britishers have recorded history in India, so they have given their version. Like for example, the revolt of 1857, for that they say it is just a sepoy mutiny, wherein Indians say no, it was first major revolt for independence. So they are saying what according to you would have been that version. So for example, if you were at that Britishers time and if you were supposed to write history, so how would your history interpretations would be different from the Britishers. So you can just write a small paragraph of 6 to 7 lines describing your version. Okay, so I'm done with this chapter. So you all are requested to complete the question answers, and by the next class I will ask any child to show me their question answers. So I've discussed all the question answers from this chapter. Still, if you have any doubts, you can ask me. Thank you, class.